It's time. Time for the massive update to the jersey collection of mine. Uh, the last one I did was just about a little over a year ago on June 30th, and I've gotten a few jerseys since then, so I felt it's time to make a little update video for you guys that are interested. Um, so I have a pile here, I have a pile down there, and then I have a pile over on the chair over there. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. You might want to sit down, grab a drink. I'll try not to make it too long, but things never go quite as planned. So I'm in Patrick's room, soon to be Patrick and Ellie's room. It's really the best spot I could do this because of all the space that's in here. If I try to do it in my man cave, which you'll see the Bruins flag, there's no room in there for me to do this and to set up my phone. There's no way. All right, let's get this started, shall we? And how I'm going to do it this way, or this time around, I'm going to throw jerseys on as I present them to you guys. I didn't do that last time. I just hung them up, showed them on hangers. I figured this would be a little fun twist. I'll throw each one on. Granted, there are jerseys that I've had for years, probably dating back to when I was 12 years old, and they probably don't fit anymore. So that's what's going to make this hopefully a little more entertaining than the last one. But I am going to go through alphabetical order, A through Z. So yeah. And there's some surprise jerseys in this collection too, which I don't think you've seen yet. So we'll get to those. All right, start from the top. And I highly doubt I'm going to edit any of this. So, sorry for the long ass video ahead of time. Jersey 1, Adidas Ducks. No name. Ta-da. I'll throw that there. Sorry, you young'uns, my belly showed. Next up, the Anaheim Ducks away. John Gibson, my current favorite player on the Ducks. Got some nice stitching going on with the numbers, really thick. We got the 25th anniversary patch on there too, put on there. But yeah, one of my favorite jerseys. I'm going to turn this way a little bit. Such high quality video content right here. Anaheim Ducks third that they used last year. And I was told that they were only using this for one season, which would be last year for the 25th anniversary. And the third moving forward is probably going to be the Anaheim Ducks third they used a few years ago with the orange, but with this logo on it. So I'm really happy that I have this jersey in my collection before it disappears. And the cool thing about this logo is it's like 3D. I don't know if you'll be able to see, kind of. Yeah, it's 3D. Super cool. Dun 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 da da da. Anaheim. Just an Anaheim idiot. Arizona Coyotes. There we go. Got their Adidas home. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm realizing how boring this probably is. I may pause it every time I put a new jersey on. We'll see. I don't know. Next up, Arizona's third they used last year. One of my favorite jerseys ever. I even liked it back in the day when there was originally the Kachina. And it seemed to be the most hated jersey on the planet at the time. I don't know. I've always loved it. I love the colors on the logo. Yeah. Can't complain there. Coyotes. I wish it said Phoenix on there as a little throwback. Now, next up for the Bruins, I have quite a few home jerseys, so I'm not going to put them all on because they're basically mostly the same. What I'll do is I'll throw on the Adidas. This is my pride and joy right here, as people know. Love that shoulder logo. So the jerseys that I have that are pretty similar, I also have a couple of Reeboks. They're both captain jerseys. They're both 33, but they're not both Chara. Why is that, you ask? There's Chara. That's me. Yeah. I was one of those guys back in the day that used to get my own names on jerseys and thought I was cool. I am not cool, and I was not cool. But yeah, I got a couple of Reeboks of those. Now, this next one I bought up in Prince Edward Island a few weeks ago at a little mom and pop hockey store there. I forget the name of it. But I found this on sale there, and I just had to have it. It's their Winter Classic from, I don't remember when, years ago. Not much to it, but it's got a fuzzy bear on the front of it. I don't know if you'll be able to... Yeah, there we go. It's super fuzzy. It's like a little carpet. Yeah, I already love this, and it's literally a sweater. It's not an actual like jersey material. It's an actual sweater, and I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that. Now this next one of my friends gave this to me. He actually found it in a lost and found at a rink, and asked if I wanted it. And I said, hell yeah, who would forget this? Talk about classic. This is what I grew up watching right here. You got the 90s Bruins. Any guesses? Do you remember the name? That's right, Sergei Samsonov. My brother's favorite player growing up. And it's legit stitching too. Like these numbers are an actual nameplate. The numbers are really big, and everything's sewn on. I can't believe someone left this behind. Like, what are you doing? Wow, I'll take it. That was the last of the Bruins jerseys, I promise. Next up, we got the Buffalo Sabres Adidas jersey. Another one of my favorites. I'm gonna have to do like a top jersey ranking of mine too. I've been talking about doing it, but this is actually up there. I like the silver around the shield up here. I love their silver used in their logo and on the striping. Well, if I can get the camera angle to... I have the camera on a diaper box, so bear with me. Oh, there we go. Ugh, I love the striping on it. Anyway. There we go, it's Buffalo. That's all I have for Buffalo right now. I would love to get the angry goat head at some point. Man, it's hot in here. I may decide to just show these on hangers. Try to tell which one's next. The Flames. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'll just show these on hangers and make this a little quicker. And I'm sweating right now, so I will throw on the ones that don't fit just so you guys can have a laugh once we get to that point. But yeah, got the Flames home jersey here. I love their shoulder patches. Canada. All right, next up. The third. The one that people either seem to really hate or really love, and I am on the latter one. I love this jersey. I love the white C. It's different. You don't see white logos like that very often, especially with the color combo they have. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Next up, I got the Hurricanes home jersey and Adidas. Also one of my favorites. It's got the warning flags all around the bottom striping here. Gotta love the Canes. And speaking of the Canes, I know you guys have seen me wear this in some videos of Neil's. I actually bought this up at PEI 2 at Pro Hockey Life. It was full price. It's probably the only jersey I've ever got that was full price. But I haven't been able to find it anywhere else. So it is one of my favorites too. It's got their logo in the gray. I've got the North Carolina flag on the other shoulder. Let's see that with the lighting. There we go. One of my favorites right here. I'm gonna take a sip of beer. Kids don't drink. Oh no. Next up. Now this will be surprising to some of you guys because I have quite a few of this team's jerseys. You wouldn't think so being a Bruins fan, but I do because I love this logo. It's one of my favorites. So I got their Adidas home, no name, but I've always loved their colors. Now next up, Alex DeBrincat's jersey. Not the one he wore, but a copy of it. But I got it in their white Adidas. And it's brilliant. It's flat out brilliant. I could have gone with Taze, I could have gone with Kane, but I wanted to go with an up-and-comer. Because I know he's going to be great before he even is. And I'm sticking to it. Now this next one is an actual sweater that my dad gave me that he used to own. Blackhawks home. Got JR in the back. And it's an actual sweater. Starter sweater. I remember back in the day when he used to wear this all the time. And then he handed it down to me and I said, okay, I'll take it. Now this next one is an away Chicago Blackhawks. A nice logo, nice colors. Ah, but I fooled you. Because this is actually a reversible jersey. Do a little magic. Pwah! Now it's a home jersey. Oh, look at that. I don't remember where I got this. I'm pretty sure my dad got this somewhere. But, God, it sounds so nasally. Now, this side of the jersey, it's actually it's like a rubber material. It's not sewn on or anything. It's like yeah. So I usually just have it on the outside. But, like I said, I don't know where he got it from. But this is one of my favorites just because it's a dual. If I could have a dual jersey like this for every team, I would be in heaven. Now, next up, Colorado Avs, Adidas home. You all know this jersey. Not much to say here. My second favorite team because of one player, and I'll get to him. Now, I just got this the other day. Neil would be proud. Colorado's third, with his favorite logo in all of sports, I believe he said. We got the Colorado State flag there. This is really sharp. I love this. It's one of my favorites too. I can't lie. Now, I'm not sure where I got this one. I don't even know. It looks like a practice jersey of Colorado. And it's got the foot, which means you know the era that this was from and who the captain was. That's right, Sakic. It's a CCM. It looks like a practice jersey, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's still cool. Now, I've had this jersey since I was probably 15 years old. An actual jersey this time. With the foot. We got Sakic. The good days of the Avs. Alright, there's pile one done. Now, getting to my favorite player. And to why the Avs are my second favorite team. You could probably guess who it is if anyone knows you by now. Yeah, that's right. My hero, my idol. The reason why I became a goalie in the first place. Patrick M.F. and Waugh. Alright, that's it for Colorado. Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets home. One of the coolest logo in sports. That's right. The Cannon. I wish I had this I wish I had the Cannon jersey of this. Oh wait, I do. Oh, one of my top 5 favorite jerseys, I would say right now. And the logo itself is like a felty, fuzzy material. Anyone who owns this jersey knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. I love it. I'm going to do what they usually do in the... Oh, there we go. Look at that. There's a thumbnail. Moving on to Dallas. Now, I have a couple Dallas things. Surprising. Got the Stars home. Yeah. One of my favorite colors. Well, it is my favorite color. Green. So I've always loved their jerseys. And I'm sure Mika could all yell this out for you. I'm sure he'd call it Victory Green. I don't do it as well as he does, but yeah. Now, this next one is definitely a practice jersey. Like, it has to be. And I've had this for years too. It's the old. It doesn't even say Dallas. Oh yeah, it does kind of. It's faded. You can kind of see it. It does say Dallas, but it's literally a practice jersey. You can see right through it. It's weird. It's weird, and I like it. This is a good summertime jersey right here. Next up, the Detroit Red Wings, home Adidas. Yep. Not much to say about this one. Everyone knows this logo. Next up, the the traffic cone. There we go. I knew it was a cone. Yeah, the Oilers' current home. Look how freaking bright that is. It's throwing the color off on my camera a little bit. Oh, it's so blinding. Yeah. I want to wear this out in public one day and just see how many looks I get. Another Oilers. I have the away one with the captain. Who could that be? Oh, you guessed it. Connor David. Yep. Yep. Next up. Now, I have 3 jerseys that are pretty much the same of this team, plus this one. But we'll start with the current logo. Florida Panthers. Guys who just signed Bobrovsky to that very, very large contract. Yeah. One of my favorite jerseys, though. I can't lie. I didn't like this logo to start when they first came out with it. But the more I've watched them, the more I've kind of grown into it. Yeah. And they've got the Florida side patches and the numbers up on the shoulders, I believe, which is different. Now, no sense doing these separately because I don't know why, but I have 3 Florida Panther home jerseys. They're all the same. I can mix and match. Yeah, you wouldn't even know. I'm not sure why I have 3 of these. My dad found them at Goodwill back in the day and just started collecting them for me. They're all CCM, I believe. Yep. All CCM, all home. I think one is a size smaller than the other one. And then this one in the front is kind of like a see-through mesh material, where the others are just a solid jersey. I don't know if the camera can pick up on that a little bit. But I do miss this logo. This is the logo I grew up with watching. And I wish they'd use that as a third. Maybe they will. Who knows? Now, these are not NHL jerseys at all. But going alphabetically, you're probably saying, who the hell are those guys? What team is that? These are actually my freshman year high school jerseys that I've kept. Number 1, because I was a goalie, and every goalie needs to be number 1 in high school, apparently. But yeah, this is my old high school team. I thought it was cool to save them. We'll see how that feels in a few more years. Now, staying with that theme, these are my high school jerseys from sophomore to senior year, because after my freshman year of high school, we merged with another town in our area because we didn't have enough money, and they needed to find enough players for a team, so we merged. And my dad actually created this logo. My dad made our high school logo that we used for 3 years. And after I graduated, they used them for a few more years before they changed again. How cool is that? The guy's creative. I'll give him that. So obviously the freshman year we were the Patriots. Then we merged with Poland and we became the Greater Gloucester, Poland Patriotic Knights. Now you thought Golden Knights was stupid? The Patriotic Knights is even stupider. But that's all my dad had to work with, so he made this Patriotic Knight logo. And that's from sophomore year. I switched to number 33 for obvious reasons that I mentioned a little bit before. Patrick Waugh. And yeah, these jerseys have seen quite a number of pucks because I did not have great defense. We had 0 offense. And you had me in net for both varsity and JV. So, God help us. And this is a goalie cut one too. Look at that. Look at the goalie cut sleeve. This is even too big for an actual game. That's ridiculous. This is a night shirt. And I thought you guys would like that one. Alright, staying alphabetical. Next up, we got the LA Kings. Home. Not much to say about it. It's the Kings. Next up, Minnesota. Minnesota Wild, boy. Home jersey. One of the best logo in sports. Don't care what you say. Next up, Minnesota Wild. Reebok away. And I actually had won a contest through one of the things that the hockey guy, I'm sure you've all heard of him by now, Shannon, who was out just outside Vancouver. He had a contest. I won it a few years ago, and he asked what jersey I wanted, and okay, still recording. And I said Minnesota, because I didn't have a Minnesota jersey at that time. The problem with it is it's an XXL. It's a little big on me, but still glad to have it. Next up, Nashville Predators. Look at this thing. It's glorious. Bright yellow. And it's got the piano keys all on the inside of the collar. It's got Nashville written on the back of the neck. It's got the guitar pick as their shoulder logo. I actually really like this one. Now, next up, 2 New Jersey Devils jerseys. I got the Adidas Hun Home, which has the cup winning ears inside the collar in green, which is kind of cool. And this, what brand is this? It's an old CCM. I actually had won this from a contest that the hockey guy had as well. And this is actually from his, the Minnesota one he bought for me. This is from his actual collection that he used to wear this in his videos. And I won a contest, and he gave me a few options and said, what do you want? And I said, I want the Devils. And there it was. So this is literally off the hockey guy's back. Next up, the New York Islanders. I do have their 3rd waiting to be bought. I'm probably going to buy it tomorrow. But yeah, got the Islanders. Then next up, New York Rangers. Pretty self-explanatory. I've never been a fan of this word mark. I really wish they either went back to the Shield or even the Liberty Head. The Liberty Head is one of my favorite logos. Believe it or not, I don't know why. But yeah, there's the Rangers. Oh wait, I lied. I got one more Rangers for you. Got the away. But it's one of my favorite current goalies. The King. That's right. I got this off of Cool Hockey. They had some sale weeks ago. And current goalies, probably Henrik Lundqvist is probably number 1, I'd say. And yes, he's even topping Rask. So, glad to have it. Oh wait, I lied. I had one more Rangers. CCM Rangers home. From back in the day. Still got that same word mark, which I've never loved, but yeah. Alright, next up. The Sens, the Senators, the Centurions, or whatever you want to call them. Got their home jersey. Adidas. I'm still looking to get the jersey that they had with this logo on it. They had it on sale somewhere, but it wasn't in my size, so I said, screw that. Now this one is also the Senators, and I'll actually throw this on for you guys, because I've had this for years. The old Ottawa Senators from the 90s. Got the shoulder patches going on. I don't remember what size this is. It's all rubbed off, so I can't see what it says. But I'll throw this on for you, just to show you how amazingly tiny this is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. I'm so pro. Mom, am I cool now? If I lost some weight, it actually wouldn't fit that bad, but man. Ugh. Wowzer. Let's throw it off there. So that was it for Ottawa. Philly. Another traffic cone on jersey. Nice bright orange. I am looking to get their alternate at some point. Next up, we got a few of this team, which is surprising considering how much I hate them. They're probably just above Montreal in my most hated teams, but I do like their logo. Not so much the triangle, but the actual penguin itself. I know some people complain it's a little too cartoony, but yeah, blank home. This next one I just received a week ago, and it's already one of my favorites. If you guys know Kale from VSP Hockey Inc., he's on YouTube. he talked me into getting this because he brought this up. Actually, no, he didn't have it on the PEI trip. He got it after the trip, but he's been wearing it a lot. And well, he at least got it after I had left. I don't know. I'm already lost. But yeah, it's their alternate third, whatever you want to call it. It's great. I love this logo without the triangle in the background. Blank third. Now, this next one, I'll throw on for you guys because I've been told it's one of a kind, and it would not be right of me to just show it on a hanger. I feel like I have to throw this on. For anyone that's watching this video, you're probably a subscriber to this channel. That's right. You see it here first. Well, you didn't see it here first, but you see it here now. The custom-made post-to-post white jersey in all its glory. Neil, thank you. Next up, we got the Sharks home jersey, current home jersey. And it's got their current shoulder patch there, which is kind of cool. I've always loved their jerseys. I love the teal color. It's different. No one else has that. Yeah. And to go along with that, I just got this third that they have about a week ago. And I gotta say, I really love it. I love the entire teal theme they had with the logo minus the eye. And it's got one of my favorite shoulder patches in the league. And I really wish they would use this as a third somewhere. As their main crest logo, I mean. Yeah. Their old jerseys from the 90s that had this. Ooh, fire. Straight fire. Next up, Tampa Bay Lightning